Hi everyone, welcome back. I just made a video and it didn't work. Anyway, it was about scalping because this video is about turning 1,000 into 2,000 in 30 days. I'm going to take the challenge and do it in front of your eyes. I do a lot of live videos, but I'll just quickly do, so 30, 15, we want to go 5 minutes. I'll tell you why I entered this trade. Alright, so on the 5 minute, we got rejected off this daily. Something just moved behind me, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, so we got rejected off this daily resistance, and then, we didn't sort of look like coming back anywhere near it. And then on the 30 minute, this is probably Bybit, sorry. It is. Let's just change that so you can actually see what I was looking at. Binance. So we had the big rejection, indecision candles. That's where I got on board. As soon as it dropped below that, this was off a Bybit chart, but that was the entry anyway. As soon as it went past that candle, boom, we're on. So I was making the point that people were on Twitter and in different groups that I'm in going, oh yes, we're going to the moon. So, they're looking at a 15-minute chart. But if you watch this channel, you'll know that I look at the daily chart. I spend most of my time out here. That way you can see what's actually going on. So I knew we were looking at a rejection because look, 1, 2, 3, oh, here we go again, 4. And then you see that little thing popping up there? That is my trade. That's how small and minute it is. There. Be able to pull it out sideways. That's the trade. So, to give you a good example of the difference between looking at the higher time frames and the little ones, that's it. So, we zoom in 15 minutes. Here it is. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. That was only an example. That's only a 2 to 1. It's a 2 to 1 because I was scalping. I usually just look at the MA and, if it beats it, it beats it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll lose my cash and then we try again. So that's what you will see on the 1,000 to 2,000 videos that I'm doing now. I just want to. I've got a Google Doc getting made at the moment. I started doing it and then I realised I didn't know as much as I thought about Excel. So I'm paying someone to make one for me, but it'll have all the everything you need for a trading journal for something like this, where you're trying to double your money. So if you don't understand compounding, the calculatorsite.com. I'm not affiliated with these people. I don't know him. I don't know them. They've just got a good site here. So it's one that I use. So let's put $1,000 in because that's what I'll be starting with. And even just 1% a day. So if I make $10 and then I reinvest it and then I make like $10.50 or whatever it is, well, we can check. Let's go 30 days, calculate. So $10, so I make 10 cents. Wait up, so earnings. Yeah, so we make $10 on the first day. It adds up and it adds up and it adds up until we end up with $350 extra in 30 days. Now that's considering we get all these trades right. Obviously you're going to lose a few. There's going to be a few days where we're not going to trade. There's going to be days where you'll make 10, 15% on one trade. Like you get a move like this or one like that especially. We'll be riding that down, trust me. I'll be sitting there watching it. So we'll be waiting. yeah, so it's funny because what we're doing with this 30-day thing is I'll be spending more time on the 15-minute chart than the daily chart. I I prefer to sit on the daily chart um, because I like to put the trades on and sleep at night and just forget about it. And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's like, oh, I lost. All right, well, let's try again. But these big daily trades, I've also got bigger risk to rewards because that's what I'm expecting, And if it does come down and stops out, then we look at where we're at, we reevaluate it, and we go again. But YouTube doesn't work like that. YouTube wants results fast, so we're going to go 30 days, we're going to double the account. Any way possible. I'll show you that I can do it anyway. So um, here's my little example I put on before. So I don't know about this because it's got it's on a good fib line there. So probably come down to here. See what happens. But if you did a proper fib extension there, anyway, that might not do too well, that trade. But let's see what happens. So back to this. So let's go 3% daily for 30 days. Calculate 2,400. So I'm looking at the $400 as being, our days off, our missed trades that don't work out. When I do these trades, that was actually why I did this in that video that didn't record for some reason, was I'm going to be 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So I'll lose, just say we're going off this $1,000 account here, and the first day we're trying to win $30. I'll be losing 10 if it goes that way, or making 30. That's how we're going to do it, 1 to 3. Unless we get to the end and we need to make some money fast, and we'll be scalping, and it'll be really tight stop losses on resistance lines like this, and 1.5, 2, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. So I might put a few long trades on too with that, or short trades with that, and combine a few things together, so we've got a bit of a balance in case Binance goes broke or something, you know what I mean? Like, that always throws a spanner in the works. So yeah, so anyway, this is how we're going to work it out. I've got a Google Doc coming, so I'll have that in the update tomorrow. And yeah, I've got to pick a date to start. What's the date? The 5th, tomorrow. The 10th sounds as good as any day. I might put some ads up and try and promote it a bit so we can get some people coming in. There will be rules. Next video is going to be on the golden rules, and the rules that, if you're going to watch it, that I want you to adhere to. I don't actually want you to follow the trades. I want you to actually watch and learn what happens, and then, there's always time for trades. But, look, they're everywhere. If you miss one trade, don't get upset. There's another one coming. Like, I started crypto. Let's go back in my day. When I got involved in Bitcoin, I paid $5,000 for it. Right here. Right here is where I bought. There was a halving there. And then, yeah, the rest is history. But anyway, you might think, oh, you were lucky, you got all this big here, but, what about the people that became interested in here, like, and then made money? And then the others that got in here and then, made it on the way down. So it's, it doesn't matter where you get in. It's people that are, still holding thousands of bloody Bitcoin that were buying up here on this dip, especially on that one. Look how fast that came back up. There'll be so much money sitting in this area. When this gets back up there, expect a rejection. But anyway, we'll get to that later. So I believe we are looking, like, if you think about it, well, the way I think about it is this little section here is like this. That's what I'm thinking, but on a bigger scale. So this up to here, I've got 100,000 in my sight, 120. I think we're getting a big wave here. So especially with the different things that are going on in the world at the moment, you never know. But if you don't take risks, unfortunately, you die. Well, not unhappy, but comfortable, I suppose. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. I'll leave you to it. So make sure you comment. Tell me what you want to see in that challenge, and just comment and tell me what you see in general and what you think of the videos. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.